We got sea salt, white. We got Himalayan pink salt. We got.
You know, to be honest with you, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
They get their iodine from cranberry juice, and so any salt. There's some picky salt people that prefer to use a pink salt over a sea salt. The sea salt might have microplastics in it.
Right.
But I don't.
And I remember you also talking about even if Himalayan salt did have a little bit more macronutrient in it, it's so scarce.
Minerals. People talk about pink salt in terms of minerals, but they're not of a sufficient dose to give you any significant benefit. It's pixie dusting at best.
Okay.
If you need magnesium, then you're going to utilize, spinach or almonds for magnesium, or take a supplement. It's really hard to get magnesium from your diet. That's one of the things I pretty typically supplement, that and vitamin D3.
Yeah, I know Charles had talked a lot about magnesium being sucked out of the soils from herbicides and pesticides, and I find that with my clients and with me personally, the biggest supplement bang for your buck is magnesium glycinate.
Yeah, magnesium and D3 are the two biggies that I put into all my athletes' diets. Mm-hmm.
Stan, I just walked by something that kind of sparked interest to ask you. I've been wanting to ask you for a while.
Yeah.
Is there really any real superfoods? You see this thing thrown out there that these things are superfoods, this and that. What is your stance on that, and is that any truth to any of that?
No, there isn't, because if I had to call anything a superfood, if you're going to eliminate, let's say you've got some really bad IBS or Crohn's or some sort of digestive distress, and you're trying to remedy that, and you had to eliminate everything and just start eating one thing, that one thing would probably be red meat.
Okay.
Because of its nutrient density, highly bioavailable heme iron, zinc, B12, all of the things that you might be deficient in
are probably
if
there.
You didn't get them from somewhere else, and it's hard to get heme iron or B12 from a non-animal source.
Gotcha.
So I've said before in my seminar, I think in Iceland, I said if there is a superfood, it's probably red meat. The most nutrient dense, the easiest to digest.
Yes.
And here we are at the chicken stock, which is, people ask me a lot about the difference between broth and stock, and they're kind of terms are used interchangeably. Really what you're looking for is boiled bones, and really what you're looking for is boiled joints. A lot of the beef broths are long bones, not a lot of collagen in the long bone. So when you do the chicken broth from boiled chicken bones, problem is some people use, there's no real specific designation for a stock or a broth. And so what you end up with is sometimes they'll just throw some chicken flavoring in there, bouillon cubes, garlic,
Is there something you can look at on the ingredients that will give you the key ingredients?
Protein.
Okay.
Protein.
If it has protein in it, then it probably has the right shit.
Some of the best chicken broths have up to 9 grams of protein per cup, per serving. And that is, you're getting a telltale sign.
Okay.
You just got to grab a couple bags of rice here.
This is the kind I get, man. Is that good?
Yeah.
I love this kind. It's expensive, but I noticed that if I cook it and I pack it, it stays wet for days.
I like the rice that soaks up more moisture. Because rather than the rice that's drier, and then because I use bone broth and it'll just run off of it, and you end up with like a soupy mess of hard rice chunks and bone broth. I like it to be, the consistency to be such that it's not like a soup.
Yeah, to me that's the only one I've found that's like that.
Well, let's grab 2 bags of that, one for each, and we'll.
So to give you an example, this is probably going to last them maybe the week. This, even at my body weight, lasts me a month.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's how much they're taking in.
They'll go through 4,000 calories a day in just rice.
What kind of rice do you use at home? Do you use that or?
California Cow Rose is a kind of a medium grain rice, tends to be moist. Sneak back later and get the Oreos when nobody's watching. Well, Matt, if you take a quick look at your list, I think that pretty much wraps up what we can get here.
Okay, guys, take a look at this. This is the list of each person. I'll go a little bit slower once we get to the actual top. This is the list of actually all the stuff that we need. I mean, you're looking at 25 things a guy, and all of it's got its own purpose and its own need. And that's what you have to remember is that getting these guys ready to do this level of high performance and weigh 450 plus pounds and keep a decent amount of body fat down.
Every forkful matters.
Is amazing. Yeah. Every little bit matters. There's no wasted calories. There's no bullshit in this cart. This is all stuff that has a purpose and a reason.
Matt, what's your guess on total bill?
Well, those rice cookers were no joke. I bet you it's going to be about $1,200.
Stan, what's your guess on total bill?
I'm gonna go for 9. Go for 9.
He does this more than I do at a high level, so we'll see. But think about that. This is going to last until Thursday, dude. 2,000 calories every 3 hours.
Dude, I eat like
You probably eat that.
of this in like a week.
Mhm.
Real quick.
Yeah, you know, sometimes people squawk about lack of variety, but there's a few things to be considered. With an athlete that's trying to gain a lot of weight, your stomach gets very efficient at utilizing the same group of foods. And people who are trying to lose weight, variety tends to make them eat more. They tend to have more of an appetite for things. And so they're not as good at staying within their calorie balance. And what you find out is if you look at the National Weight Loss Registry, where people, you know, thousands of people register the manner in which they've successfully dieted and kept the weight off for years, they tend to have less variety. They tend to eat the same thing. So if success leaves clues, one of the clues is that when you meal prep and you eat the same thing more regularly, you tend to stay on your schedule a little better.
Yep. So for you guys asking us about variety, you just got the question answered. But you'll notice that this goes in waves, like what he's saying. So the first 3 months I ate like this, about month 3 is when I had issues with eating it and wanting more variety. And then after a while, my body succumbed to the fact that it was doing it correctly.
You can leave those there, I think. You can.
Oh,
I
okay.
got 2 rices here if you want to tag them on this case. Carts are together. I said 9, Matt said 11.
Yeah.
Where are we at there on the number?
Oh,
Ooh, he was closer. 1,068.53 this year.
See, we broke it. We broke
All
it by
right.
$200 from last year.
Please enter your PIN.
price is right. Ain't good.
$1,100.
Now we got to sit down and eat some pizza and ice cream.
Yeah.
Really blow their minds. What's that? Oh, of course. Hi,
Yeah,
how are you,
yeah.
sweetheart?
Picture
Hi.
who you were right away. All right. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you.
That's funny that girl recognized Stan. It goes to show you though how weird it is. Like I'm from here and nobody knows who I am in this place. But I think the big thing with this diet and the way this is set up is the fact that you can put on quality muscle and not sacrifice health. I mean, that's the big thing that makes Stan's situation so great, is that you're not sacrificing health to get more muscle tissue on, which in a lot of ways most people do. So that's what I think is the real magic to it, is that I'm able to keep on a lot of my quality mass, and I'm not really, my blood work's getting better. So that's a big thing for me.
Thanks,
I
gentlemen.
feel like
Appreciate it.
Eddie Murphy in Coming to America, when they're coming out of the airport. Halt! You stupid! For that, and then everybody steals it when they get outside. I got it, Stan, let's go ahead, I got it. So don't always judge how cool you are by what you drive. I'm not that cool, I'm driving a Raptor. Stan's driving a minivan, he's way cooler than I am. Alrighty, first.
Yeah, no, I think this is going to be fine because he doesn't show up till 10.
Okay,
So I don't even have to go over there for
a while.
and I'll probably just go to Walmart and get some little incidentals. Fortunately, I don't have to take any of this shit out because it's so damn cold here.
Yeah, it ain't gonna matter.
Yeah. Just leave it in the car for a while.
I'm gonna make sure this fucker fits in there.
You know, everybody likes perfect weather, I think.
Yeah.
I think everybody prefers perfect
It always
weather.
sucks during the Arnold in Ohio. Always. Like there's never.
As long as it's not snowing and raining.
A couple of years it snowed. You
It
remember?
did, yeah.
Really unpredictable.
Well, I think it said it's supposed to get to 50 tomorrow, but then by Saturday back down to 15 overnight.
Really.
There we go. Yeah, just lay it right across there. And that is why we rent a minivan. I got a U-Haul on Thursday to come get all the coolers whenever they get dropped off.
Oh no shit.
Yeah. There's 500 of them coming, so
It's a lot.
it'll be a good group.
All right. Take the carts back.
Usually trade at 4:30. Let's do that.
Let's just call it 4:30. Thor can work it out with us.
Okay.
That gives me some time to. I trained legs Saturday, and that's certainly plenty of time.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll probably do them again on Saturday.
Okay.
Tuesday's perfect.
Your,
Successful trip?
Oh, it was awesome. Yeah, definitely. It's getting easier. The more we do it, the easier it gets.
Okay, that was going to be a good one.
Yeah.